Lesson 14. Trouble your troubles. One thing you learn in life is that there is always something that will not go your way. Even if all things are good, you can anticipate or expect one of those things that will try to pull you down or get you off your course. Although we all want a perfect life where we are always happy and have great things in life, it is not always the case as long as we live in this world. You see, in life, it's not so much what you gain, but what you give is the same as the troubles or setbacks we face. Because the trouble is not the problem or the bad things happening to you. It is your attitude towards it that can be the problem or the solution to your life. Jesus realizes it, and he warns us in the scripture ahead of time, saying, "In this world you have troubles, but take heart. I have overcome the world." There is no way on earth we can deal with things happening in life on ourselves, because the truth is, we have our Creator who knows us inside out, and he wants us to draw our strength from him rather than finding our ways to deal with them. We can try to deny it and still make things work for us, or we can use our power and influence to make things happen. But in the end, will the result be fruitful and fulfill our life and purpose? In this lesson, we're not talking about running away from the trouble, but facing them and overcoming them, changing the way you feel about a situation, and having a positive attitude towards the circumstances we face. In some situations, some people may run towards the problem, meaning since they found themselves into a mess, they dive deep into it to a point they cannot get out. There's a saying, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. This should be your first step towards dealing with the problem or trouble you are in. It be anxiety, depression, financial issues, or family matters. It is good to realize that there is something wrong because your problem is real. But the good thing is, hence, as God is real, by realizing your problem and understanding that God is bigger than any problem, to the point of letting go and letting God deal with it, and do the best you can and let God deal with the things you can't. Such attitude and action will do you a far more great deal than anything you can imagine. Constantly referring to God when any issue pops up in your life should be your habit and your lifestyle, even to the biggest of challenges you face. Always ask God for help and move on, do your best, because God hears, and for sure he will come for your rescue. The more you train your mind to depend on God and surrender to him, the more your troubles and problems become smaller and smaller to a point nothing can ever shake or move you. Not that it is a different problem, but only it won't bother you anymore. The troubles you face are a huge opportunity for you to grow and prove to yourself that you will become a much better person than you used to be. Trouble your troubles. Stop feeding your troubles with worries, anxiety, depression, because in this way you make them happy and stronger and gain a much bigger hand over you to oppress you. Still, the minute you change your attitude towards it, surrendering to God and continue doing better, you will definitely give trouble the headache. It will become smaller and smaller into your life because it is not you who fights against it, but the Holy God who is bigger than your trouble, because the battle belongs to God.